We were taught lies in schools.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
Actually, many of them. And in this video, this is actually part 1 maybe. I don't know if I'll do part 2. We're going to be talking about some of the biggest lies we're told in school. From lies like school food is nice to you'll be fine. We're going to be getting into the nitty-gritties of all those lies, and I'm so glad you could be able to watch us. And if you're not yet subscribe to that.
You're a victim.
If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, and let's get into lie number 1. Can cut. Lie number 1. Boys look good with cut hair. Okay, honestly, on this one, I have a double take, because I remember it was last year when I was kind of new in the school, and you know, I got inspired by, what is his name? Eminem, yes. And he had this buzz cut, so I had this little afro, and I honestly cut it off, and I thought I would look cool. I realized it's not for everyone. So this is a bit 50-50, but yeah, sometimes schools actually overdo it, especially here in Africa. For those who are watching from other countries, in Africa or in Uganda especially, schools have this rule whereby your hair has to be below 1 inch or 1 centimeter. And some people actually shave bald, like, you know, they cut off someone's hair, and it's literally a reflector. Like, you could literally charge your phone on that solar. Anyway, the thing is that this has a double take, and it's one of the biggest lies they told us, because this point was given to me by girls, like for those who cut off their hair, RIP for your hair. But honestly, I survived because my school kind of allows hair. Kind of. But anyway, that's one of the biggest myths in school, that boys look good with that hair. Okay, depends on your head shape, your hair type. Okay, not hair type. Depends on your head shape, and because some people actually have disorganized hair, but honestly, I'll leave that for you guys to comment on, and I don't know if that's the fact. The second one is school food is nice. Okay, this depends on where exactly you go to school, because some schools have KFC apparently. But here in Uganda, I'm going to give you my perspective. I like posho.
What?
Bro, that's one of the biggest lies I can tell you. School food is not nice. Okay, depending on where you go to school. But there's a reason why many people ask for pocket money, many people ask for grab. Grab, I mean snacks. And there's a big reason why many people dodge meals. Like, honestly, sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. Like, I remember my former school would give us white porridge, and it would be so hot. So remember, you have like 5 minutes for break time, and then you're trying to drink the hot porridge. It sometimes doesn't have sugar or something like that. And bro, like, school food in Africa, okay, it's not bad because they would give us posho, beans. I'm joking, but it really depends on where you go to school. But honestly, that's one of the biggest lies in school, because some of us have experiences with school food that weren't the best. But for me, honestly, I'm 50-50 on some of that.
Yeah, boy.
Anyway, next one. The third one, when you read your pass, it was probably what made you even click. Honestly, that is the biggest lie. Biggest lie. And before you start judging me, calling me or dumb, or it's me who just doesn't work, first hear me out. So, in my high school years, I was so excited to start doing chemistry after leaving like primary or elementary, for those people in the US or whatever. And I'm sorry for rapping also. And so I was so excited to do chemistry, and when I reached high school, you know, I was loving it and stuff like that. Bro, I tried to read for chemistry, and until like last year when they allowed me to drop it, it was a drag.
Nobody wants to hire me, Norma.
It was a drag. You know, you read the whole night and you end up with like a 50, or like, I don't even know, 12 out of 40 in a test. Like, bro, honestly, chemistry is one of those subjects that is just for some people. Like, you know, you either know chemistry or you don't know it. Anyway, that's my experience with chemistry. But honestly, that's one of the biggest myths in school. Like, when you read when you read your past, that is not the fact. Like, honestly, it comes down to more of understanding. That's why it's not all about reading. Like, for me, I cannot sit down for like 6 hours and read like quietly. Like, I can't, like, honestly, I can't. So my way of doing it is I can either like explain it, or I can do Feynman. You can use other techniques. Some people even label food like that, you know, this what is it called, the method of Loci, whatever it's called. But that's the kind of thing. So when you read your past, it's not a really big, okay, it's a big lie in school actually, because not everyone is a reader. Some people listen to music, other people are audio. Like, find what works for you, honestly. That's the big deal with this. And for those who do chemistry, I don't know, even literature was a problem for me. And don't really love them, but don't get me wrong, I love the subjects and I give them time. And if you're in a position where you cannot really drop a subject, please read. I don't know how to help you with that. The fourth one is all whites, no English. Now, before you start calling me racist or anything like that, hear me out. In school, for those who grew up in Africa, especially, okay, I'm not saying especially Uganda, but those who grew up in Africa, when we learned about colonialism and all these things, honestly, even me, I thought all whites knew English. Before I started becoming older and sensible to realize that being white is a very big thing. Like, there are people from America, UK, whatever, this country, and there are so many whites who do not know English, because I know some people who I won't mention, but they actually don't speak English. Many of the footballers we know don't speak English, and I'm not doing this to attack anyone, but I'm just trying to tell you that, bro, they told us, okay, in school, the way they taught us is, you think that every white speaks English, and literally there are many people, including me formerly, who used to think that all whites were Americans.
What?
Either you're British or you're American. Like, that was me before high school. Okay, before, like, I was below 10. Okay, no below. But when they talked about going abroad, you talked about America. When they talked about this, because of the movies we used to watch, so you generally think that all whites knew English, but that's not the truth. And shout out to whoever gave me this answer. For the fifth one, it's a very simple, but it's actually everyone who has gone through school has faced this, and it goes by grades dictate your life. Like, honestly, this is one of the biggest lies out there. It's one of the biggest lies in here. It's one of the biggest lies in those classroom halls, in those, I don't know, everywhere. It's one of the biggest lies, because grades do not dictate your life. Just because you're failing this doesn't mean you're going to be a fail in life. Like, and what I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to say that because you're failing you should, like, just chill. In case you're failing, you should actually read and try to get better. But failure does not mean it's the end of the world. For example, in my last examinations, the previous ones, the ones I've just done, I really didn't do well, and I was even almost stopped from making videos anymore. But I had to get up on my feet, and honestly, failing does not mean it's the end of the world. To anyone who's listening out there, failure is not the end. Like, you can come back. Unless it's chemistry. I'm cut. Anyway, so for the sixth one, this is the biggest lie, and sadly this is mainly told by our parents and sometimes some of our friends. From when the first day you step into school, of course, I don't know, most whites or whatever begin in like grade 1 or year 1, but some of us begin in kindergarten, like pre-primary, whereby you're going to school. We actually have baby class where you start learning at 3. And the thing is that the biggest lie they tell us is you will be fine.
You're a victim.
That is the biggest lie that they will ever tell you in school. But you'll be fine. You will not. The school food will taste bad. You'll have to eat it. You're going to fail in class and you're going to be laughed at or whatever. You won't be fine in school. But on the bright side is you're going to have great friends. So yes, you'll kind of be fine. You could have great teachers. You could, meet people you'll never meet before. You've never met before. I know some people make connections in better places. I had a friend who once made a connection in the toilet.
What?
Anyway, but with that being said,
You're a victim.
You'll be fine is actually one of the biggest lies, because unless you decide to be happy, none of that is gonna work. Like, it's a choice. Happiness is a choice. So you won't be fine. Like, for those still in school, I'm sorry, but you have to know this. Nothing's gonna get better. Like, unless you make life better for yourself, it's not gonna work out. And then for the last one, the biggest lie, one of the biggest myths, actually, I think it's the biggest, is it's fun. That is a dead lie. Like, you could ask me about that. I don't know. It's one of the biggest lies, actually. But you'll be fine. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't even have. This is self-explanatory. But all I can say about it is, if you have good friends, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It will be fun for you. School is fun. School life is fun, but school itself, I don't know. I don't know. But that depends on what you describe school as, because to some people, school is, I don't know. Next segment.
You're a victim.
we have come to the end of this video, sadly, and in case you loved it, please make sure you like and subscribe. I want to start making more videos like this where I just talk to you guys and we have fun about this stuff. And yeah, maybe once in a while I'll get out to you guys and do street interviews and meet you guys. And yeah, but school is fine. Don't drop out of school. That's the biggest mistake, actually. It's one of the biggest lies that are moving on these days. Don't drop out of school. School is actually nice. You may not be there for the education, but connections and other stuff, like it's a system that you need to go through. And in case you love this video and you want to see a part 2, please make sure you comment it down. And if you guys like it enough, I'll probably do a part 2 or actually get other people to come and join me in this one. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Viva la vida.